Hi, I'm Becky.
And I'm Lester. Welcome once again to our fashion show, La Mode. On today's show we're going to be discussing winter 2011 trends, and as always checking in the celebs who are getting it right and sometimes a little bit wrong.
We're also going to be reviewing the red carpet fashion from the Twilight premiere. Don't know if anyone has seen Kirsten Stewart's shoot choice for the event. Certainly a lot to discuss there.
As always, we'll be having a look at the X Factor do's and don'ts. Personally, I think the only don't for the X Factor is don't watch it.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of X Factor, just maybe some of the outfit choices.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, we're going to start the show with our winter 2011 trends with help from our fashion designers, the lovely Hayley Dean and the ever-smiling Philip Brown.
Hiya. Also, we've got our special guest with us today, Jasmine Granton.
Hi guys.
Hi. So nice to have you in the studio.
Thanks.
So guys, what can you tell us about this new trend?
Well, we're going to be talking about the rock trend that's been taking over the high street and the red carpet.
This sounds really interesting. Feed me some more of this.
Okay, so it's going to be your winter 2011 trend. We're kind of moving on into Christmas now. So this season it's all about big bold colours, rubies, magentas, emeralds, and then contrasting them with metallics, so greys and blacks, just giving it a more attitude-fueled kind of look.
I'm a bit confused about this. Can you give us a couple of must-haves or key pieces towards this?
Yep, of course. So biker jackets are a must this season, along with super high platform heels, and pattern tights can make an outfit complete.
We've also got some celebrity examples of these, seeing who's wearing it perfectly as they should be, and we've got some high street buys so that you viewers know where you can go to get the best look.
Okay, so let's have a look at some of the celebs who are trying to take up this trend and see what's happened in this section that we call what they've been papped in.
Okay, so if we want to have a look at the screen, we've got Fern Cotton to start off with. She's wearing a blue velvet dress. She's got pattern tights with it. So again, talking about them big bold colours, royal blue. She's wearing actually a velvet dress, which we saw last winter. It's come back again this season. So everyone needs a bit of velvet in their wardrobe. But she really is just doing the look down to a T here.
Yep, and Topshop have an amazing range on pattern tights from £8 to £12, so really go out and buy some.
Also, a must-have that I found on the Topshop website is this red dress. It's very similar to the one that Fern was wearing in its shape and its style. It's a really nice cut. It's got tiny little polka dots on it. It nips in at the waist. £46, also available in their petite section, so it's really for everyone. Pattern tights, leather jacket, you've got yourself an outfit.
Yep, well the dress that I'm going to be talking about is a River Island cream lace belted dress for £35. Lace is obviously a huge trend this winter, and the belt really nips in the waist. River Island love it and I love it, so I think you really need to go out and buy this dress.
We've also been hunting down some leather jackets, so one that I found is from French Connection. It's £85, so maybe stretching it slightly for some of you viewers, but I do think that a leather jacket lasts for life, right? And it's definitely one of those things you can really dress it up or dress it down casually with jeans and a t-shirt, or put it together with a feminine frock and just give it a bit of a edgy kind of rocky look, which we're after.
Well, the jacket that I'm going to be talking about is a new look jacket for £17.50, so it is at bargain price, it's half price. And it really is one of those outfits that you need to grab it while you can, while stocks last. So go out there and get it.
Definitely.
Now though, we're going to be talking to Jasmine Granton. So Jasmine, I hear you've got your debut single out at the moment. How are you dealing with this sudden pressure on you in the media?
I mean, it's still pretty new, so I'm not really quite used to it yet. There is a certain pressure, especially with styling and fashion. But I think that's only because the British high street is so ahead and so advanced. I mean, we're seeing things now, this rock look, we're seeing things that have literally just come off the catwalk straight into the stores, which is just amazing, which kind of makes my job a bit easier because it's easy to kind of look good on a budget, really, which is especially good for the viewers as well.
Jasmine, I have to ask, do you style yourself and how much do you input into what you do?
Yeah, I definitely do style myself. I think that's really important. I mean, obviously, if I was to go on stage wearing something someone else had put together for me, it wouldn't be my personality coming across. And I think, in a way, fashion's the same as music. It's a way of expressing your personality. So, as much as I love fashion, I think it is really important. So,
Bit more of a difficult question here. If you could describe your fashion in 3 words, how would you do so?
well, I'm not sure I can do it in 3 words, but there's some really good trends at the moment. I'm absolutely obsessed with the rock trend. I just think it's amazing. It's definitely my kind of style. But I'm really liking the kind of grandma chic look we've got going at the moment as well, with the high knee socks and the really big cosy cardigans. And I tend to just mix things. I wouldn't say I have a set kind of style of 3 words, but yeah, kind of just a mix of all different trends.
Now I'm going to ask the question that's been on everybody's lips. Jasmine, who is your fashion icon?
I'm not really sure I have a fashion icon, but I think there are people in the public eye at the moment who are doing it really well. Fern Cotton, literally, you've just seen there. She can pull off anything. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of velvet, I've got to admit, but she just looks stunning in that dress. She can pull off anything. Along with Alexa Chung, really individual, personal style, and she just, again, she can wear anything off the catwalk and look amazing and make it look so fresh. And then you've got kind of the other end of the spectrum, Lady Gaga, but even though she's a little bit crazy, everyone takes inspiration. I mean, hot pants are everywhere. You've got the crazy headpieces, which I'm a massive fan of, so yeah.
And you actually recently attended the Twilight premiere, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. That was
With
great.
the X Factor contestants?
Yeah, I went with the 3 girls.
So maybe you could just talk us through what you wore to the red carpet.
Well, my dress was quite a vampy look. I stuck with the theme of the film. Really, really high platforms, tights because it was absolutely freezing. Quite a petite dress, biker jacket. As you said, you throw it on, simple but really, really effective.
Sounds lovely. So how about you guys then? And spotted anything else on the red carpet that we need to be aware of?
Definitely. So, Jasmine, I don't actually have a photo of you, but I must say quickly, you looked stunning.
thank
But
you.
obviously,
You've
I'm
done
not going to
so
talk about
well.
Twilight without talking about the leading lady herself, Kristen Stewart. So, her dress was Roberto Cavalli, absolutely stunning floor-length gown, lots of detail, lots of sequins and sparkles, as I said at the beginning. Highlighted her assets, her curves, gorgeous neckline. She arrived in some lovely black peep toe heels that you can just about see here. But then if we move on to the next photo, I don't know if anybody can recognise this symbol here. Yeah, it is, the Nike trainers. That was something that I wasn't such a fan of. I don't know if she's not so confident in walking in heels or what it was. I wouldn't personally put Roberto Cavalli dress with Nike trainers.
I think the thinking of that was, obviously Twilight's got a massive fan base, and
Definitely.
she wanted to kind of run around the different fans and make sure no one was left out. So she wanted to be
Definitely. So
comfortable.
slight fashion error in my opinion, but I suppose, as you said, with good reason, the fan base is enormous. So busy girl, I'm sure.
Yep, well, the outfit I had to talk about was The Only Way is Essex, Lauren Pope's dress, or lack of dress. This was designed by Louis Heel, and it was split from shoulder to toe, showing off her body and her nudity. It was held together by a tiny waist at the belt at the waist, sorry. All eyes were on her due to the split, and she did tweet beforehand that it was taped together. So for me, it just didn't go. She just looked wrong.
Very revealing.
Yeah, I saw her a few times throughout the night. She didn't look comfortable, I've got to say. I mean, I saw her a few times, she looked nervous, she was constantly trying to cover herself up, so I think it's possibly a wrong decision for her.
Very brave decision though,
Yeah,
can't doubt
definitely.
that. Very risky.
So on to the X Factor Style Wars. Who is everyone's teams today?
Well, first of all, we've got to look at the girls from the premiere, haven't we? I mean,
Oh,
you were there with
True.
them, weren't you, Jasmine?
I was with them, and I just need to say all 3 of them look stunning. I mean, especially
do.
Janet, in my opinion. That dress, I can see it like on Ellie Goulding. It's a really
beautiful.
classic dress.
Yeah.
Misha B, again, she's a full-on diva. She's just got an amazing style. Can't say I'm a massive fan of the way Amelia Lily's looking there. I think the dress was a little bit too prom, and the pink hair was a bit too much for me. But good on her for the heels, and I'm absolutely loving the jewellery. All 3 of them just look stunning. So.
And for first timers, it was amazing.
Yeah, I
Dude, they
generally
look
think I was
amazing.
more nervous than all 3 of them put together. They were so cool and collected. They did really
Naturals.
well. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that, ironically enough, brings us towards the Fashion Wars part of the week. So, guys, which side have you been taking this week?
Well, I'm obviously supporting Team Kelly this week.
And I'm Team Talisa this week. It's quite in fitting with our whole theme of the show because it was Rock Week on X Factor as well. So both our girls pulled off very different rocky kind of looks.
Yeah, and they both went for a leather-esque rocky look. This one was Topshop leather dress for £175. It's a bit pricey for a high street, but it's the fact that it is high street on a X Factor final. She did team it with designer with an alley belt and some McQueen jewellery. I think this dress is perfect for Kelly as it showed off her assets as well as her incredible legs, and she just looks flawless.
It's always nice to see a celeb in high street, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Moving on to Talisa, who certainly was not in high street. Her dress was a Herve Ledger dress. It was a floor length leather chain dress, and I think it's a very mature choice for her. Normally she's in much shorter, girly kind of things. So it was very mature, and I think she looked stunning. She really pulled it off. It highlights all her assets, and again, she just looks beautiful. I've got a little fact about this dress that some of you might not know. It weighed over 1 stone. So girls, you really do need to hit the gym to be able to carry the weight of this dress as well as look fabulous in it, which Talisa certainly did.
Wow, and I'd like to take this time just to point out that all the items that you've seen on our show today are available on our website with prices and locations of where you can buy them, and that's lamod.com.
That's all for us today, but I do like to remind you that tune in on Saturday night to X Factor to see Jasmine performing her new single. Although if you'd like to see Jasmine live, then the opportunity has arrived. Jasmine, would you like to explain the competition to us?
Yep, for your chance to win 2 VIP tickets to watch me at the O2 next year, answer this very simple question. What is the name of my debut single? Is it A, End of Time, B, End of the Day, or C, End of the Year?
You can enter online at our website at lamod.com/competition or by texting your comment. Start your text with competition followed by A, B or C to 811155.
Competition ends on the 10th of December at midnight, so make sure you enter before then. You don't want to miss out on this great opportunity.
There's also an opportunity to win a goodie bag full of my exclusive jewellery range, so make sure you keep in tune for that.
Even more of a reason to enter there, isn't there? So I'd just like to give a massive thank you to Jasmine for coming in today, and to, of course, our fashion gurus, Hayley Dean and Philip Brown.
Thank
We
you.
look forward to seeing all you next week. Thanks for watching.